Welcome to the lesson. Check the description box below in your YouTube player for tabs and backing tracks, on my website, information about the sound tools I'm using today, and links to other goodies via my Patreon page. Continuing. All right, we are in open D tuning. D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. I'm using a Dunlop 212, small slide, but it has the thick walls. I like these. All right, so first riff. Yay, so cool. So on the low E string, which is now a D, O, O, 3 slides all the way to 7, then 8 with middle finger, and then to 5, and you notice I hit a 0 there. You could do all sorts of other things. Could have done that, you know, like a big slide there, like a Beck loser. By the way, there's slowdown gears in YouTube over here. On a desktop up here on a tablet. 3/4 speed is a useful way to deal with things. What was the thing I was going to say? Oh, space bar pauses, arrows go 5 seconds forward, 5 seconds back. There's first riff. And then, does that 4 times, and then I cop the melody. So blues in this tuning is just a lot of 0-3-5s. Cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Tom Morello. So we got 0-3, 0-3, 0. So there's a lot of finger work going on. But it's really just... There's that 3 on that A. Then I just jump at the octave to be basically doing 3 and 3 up here, open and open, and then also 3 and 3 on the G and B. That's all it is. So yeah, using fingerty fingers. Then what's it do? O goes up to the A chord. So that's all around our 7s here. And you know, stuff about slide, if you don't do a lot of slide, you want it straight lined up with the fret itself. I have 11s on this guitar, so the action's a little higher than normal, but not crazy high. And you want, yeah, don't let that slide fall sideways like blues, like you would if you were doing blues licks, because yeah, that'll throw your intonation off. You have to really make sure it's straight up and down. And so there we go. And yeah, just using those two. I know you and you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Where am I? Yeah, just back and forth there on the 7s and 5s. And then there's like a little chromatic walk down on that 6. Where am I now? I'm watching my battery run low. Let's see how much more I can teach before the battery dies. Okay. 6, 5, and then one thing I tell you is you got to be free. Again, 3s and 0s. That's the cool part though, because it's on a G chord here, so I get that G note here, that 5th fret, with my lobster claw. And then this part was hard to get because the way John fits the vocal melody doesn't land solely on downbeats. So I'm doing a unison thing here, 5 and 0 on my B and E, but you know, they're not that anymore. And then get that 7, and then you have to kind of rest for an 8th note. So the B minor in this tuning, yeah, is 9 on the D, 0, 9. Notice I'm using flick, Carter style. Back it up to 7, 0, 7. Here's our A with a little 7th fret note on the B. Back to that, oh sorry, that's the G. To those 7s for that A, and then back to the, there's our little grace note slide, 1 to 2 on that A string. This is tricky though, because you're going, that second 0, the thumb happens with that, because you're back to the riff. That's really hard to do. And then the freak out, the Billy Preston keyboard jam, is really just, I'm just copying basically, it's really just the vocal riff again. 4 times. And then I copied Harrison's solo, kind of. Let me just make sure that's still going. You're still going over there with the voice. So 7s and 7s on those high two, the B and the E, we'll just call them that. So in pairs, and yeah, this requires blocking. So when I come down, I catch that top one. And then it goes again. I think I did a slow one. So that time it jumps down, and I'm gonna make it before the battery runs out. Hooray, the last lick. That'd be funny if it cut out right now. That last lick on 12 on the B. 12, 10, block it, go over to 10 on the G, and then 12 up there on that high E. Ta-da! Open D tuning is probably my favorite open tuning. So low and swampy, but it can be pretty, it can be bluesy, and so for me, you know, Beatles are just, you know, you gotta love the Beatles. And the reason we love the Beatles, or especially music teachers love the Beatles, is because literally every recording trick, every music theory trick that there is somewhere in a Beatles song. Like even in music school, they teach Beatles songs because it's just all there. So when I'm scratching my head and thinking about open D tuning and other ways to move around in it, why not do a Beatles song? Why not put some slide licks in there? That's what happens. As with everything, take it slow, phrase by phrase, really listening to it while you're working on it. Don't rush it. Have fun with it.